What is up, everybody? Welcome to week number 9 of our CC course guide series for the TGC tours. This week, you all are at the Sand Pit. Of course, that is very scoreable, but you can get into a little bit of trouble. Like if you can't hit fairways on this course, you make this course, in some instances, pretty long. So you gotta have to guard against that. Overall, though, great course. One that I think we're going to see a lot of low scores on. And I'm excited to hop on the course today and give you a course overview for it. So let's hop on out with your round 1 conditions. Medium wind speed, southeast direction, soft fairways, soft greens, fast green speed. Time of day is in the afternoon. The soft fairways and soft greens make a big difference. It allows you to attack a lot of holes, which makes this course even more scoreable, but can screw you over on a couple of holes if you don't hit the correct ledges. So let's go out there, get this done, show you all how I would play this course to hopefully help you this week for your tournament. Here we are, hole number 1. You got one of those grip it and rip it holes to start it out. So do that. Just aim center fairway. Rip it and rip it. Soft fairways too, so remember you're not going to get a whole lot of roll out of these. On firm, that may have actually rolled into the rough. Soft, don't have to worry about it at all. And yes, we have fast fairways, or fast green speeds, but you are on soft greens, so attack the hell out of these holes as much as you possibly can. Got a fast, which is a bummer, but you still have a putt for birdie here. The greens are a big mixture of kind of easy. Some of the holes are a little crazy though. I think it's a good mixture to get you in a position of getting some easy birdies and then really struggling to save par. See if we can bury one here to start it out. Yes, we can. All right. Good. A good birdie to start it out today. Big fun alert. This you don't really have to worry too much with an accuracy. If you do hit it a little bit short, you could land down here and give yourself a tough putt. But if it comes a little bit left, more than likely you're going to kind of roll it back in towards the hole. If you hit it to the right, it funnels back deep right, but if you hit it like here in the middle, you'll see it slopes out to the right a little bit. If you get down here though, this putt is actually not bad at all. It's an uphill putt, so you don't have to worry about it too much. You don't have to worry about it being downhill on the back end. So if you slow it, you really don't have that bad of a putt. If you fast it, you don't really have that bad of a putt either. Even if you short it, you don't have that bad of a putt. It's just an overall, you have a pretty good situation no matter where you hit it onto this green to at least make a birdie. We're going to attack the hole though. Again, soft greens. Remember, go straight at it. That was a really good shot. We'll take another birdie. I really think we're going to see some pretty insane scores this week. No matter what, just, again, grip it and rip. I mean, this slopes out to the left. This side slopes out to the right. I mean, if you get it too deep, you get it too deep. You can play it back if you want, but honestly, no matter where you play this fairway, you always have a chance of going into the rough. But you won't have that far to go if you do go into the rough. So you don't have to worry about like your second shot. Even if you go into the rough or into the sand trap, like we're about to, you're still going to have a shot coming into this green. It is perched a little poorly from where I'm at right here, but you can just aim long and just watch it funnel back towards the hole. This is one of those greens it's pretty tough no matter where you land on this green. It is a pretty tough get. You got to try to get it as close as possible. If you get it to a point where you're over here, more than likely you're going to have to chip it up because it's obstructed. Yeah, whatever you do, don't go super long because this up here, this putt, is actually impossible. So just don't do that. Don't do what I literally just did. Well, you get to see this putt in action. This putt's really bad. We got to really guard against it. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. All right. We got to really guard. We do not want this to go blowing past the hole. Okay. We just got to try to lag this up for a par. Too hard. Not too bad, though. Like I said, look at this. Like, no matter where you're at on the green, this is a tough putt. You do not want to end up where I was just up, though. It's so easy. If I would have hit that a little bit harder, it's so easy to just roll it down. Roll it down the front side of this green. It's awful. All right. So this is one of those holes where you can kind of get yourself into a little bit of trouble with a long second shot in. If you choose to take a 3-wood out into this, you're going to get yourself in position. If you don't hit fairway, you're going to have a long second shot in. Like if you look at it here, let's say we were to take a 3-wood in right here, we'd have a 3-wood coming in for your second shot. So I suggest you just got to go with the driver. If you end up in the rough or off in the sand trap with the driver like we're about to be, it's better to have a situation like this where you're hitting your second shot like we are, a $192 out. It's a lot better to be in a situation like this than doing that with a 3-wood where it's impossible to get up to this green. So you just got to take one for the team. And take driver off that tee. Might have a chip putt here. Splash shot. Yeah. Alright, we're obstructed, so let's see what we get with a splash. Ooh! Take home a par. It is very imperative to hit fairway on this hole to have even a chance at par. But it's a tough one to hit. You can choose what you'd like to do, but for me, This is a grip it and rip it. Try to go for the green here. We're gonna try. Yes. Yes. Oh, stay up on this ledge. No! Oh, yes. Oh, man. It's so easy to roll off that. That was absolutely beautiful. Exactly what I was trying for. Probably a little bit too much spin on that one, but that's all right. What a shot. Let's see if we can bury home a nice little eagle here. Which I haven't hit an eagle at this hole yet. So this feels good if we can hit this. Here we are. Here we are. This is one of those eagle videos, huh? All right. A big old sucker surrounded by sand. I actually really like this hole. It's essentially like a hole built into a beach. It's pretty sweet. I thoroughly enjoy this hole. Fairly straightforward. I mean, you just gotta try to hit a landing zone right here. This is what you should be aiming for. This landing zone. Anything right is trouble. Anything left is trouble, and you're going to be hitting downhill off like a chip or something. Anything long, you have a little bit of a backstop back there, but you're going to have a really, really, really tough putt. So let's try to go. This might be long. Stick some. Oof. A little long. That's all right. Still a good putt. We can work with it. This is one of those greens that I was talking about earlier where it may look crazy, but once you get close, once you get up on the green, the putt isn't that awful. I mean, look around this hole right here. It's a pretty flat surface around the hole. Oh. Right as I said that, would have been bad if we would have missed that putt. Definitely easy to work with, though. I really like this course a lot, actually. All right, we got ourselves a par 5. Try to keep it left so you have more green to work with. Grip it and rip it. Oh, I pulled it. This will work out, though. Again, soft greens. Firm greens, I might go into the rough, but we're good. Now we got 259 coming up. It's on the second level of this green. So, if you land it short, it's okay. You still have a chance at the putt. You want to try to get this either right on that ledge. So, ear or long are your best bets. The putt from down here is tough. Still a chance at an eagle putt. If you want to try to play it short and play for that eagle putt, you can. It's a really hard putt. You have a better chance at holing it out from a chip from the back of the green, I think, than making this putt. So get greedy and go for the hole or aim long. We're going to get greedy and go for the hole. That's just what we do. A little too far left. But we're up on this second ledge, which is exactly what we were looking for. So we have another putt for eagle here. All right. see if we can Drano max this. Let's go, baby. Woof. Hell of a front nine we're putting up here. All right, because of pathing, it gives you a 3-wood out. Make sure to switch over to the driver. Even if the wind is not like slightly in your face, even if it's slightly to your back on this hole, which sometimes it is with the southeast wind, you can still go for this because, again, soft fairways. So you can even attack some of these fairways. You don't have to worry about it rolling into the... except we straight balled it. But you don't have to worry about it rolling into the rough if you land on the fairway because of those soft fairways. One of the hardest greens on the course right here for round 1. You don't have a lot of places to miss. You have to hit an absolutely beautiful shot here. Yeah, this is a tough hole right here. Yeah, it's long. That came out so clean. All right. Splash-a-rooney it is. Get ourselves a safe par. Yeah, landing this anywhere but past hole up where I was or on that ledge directly is... I've actually 3-putted that before, so that's a very tough green. I think it's definitely one of the toughest pin position and greens for your round number 1. Grip and rip. You get a few of those on this course, which is great. I love it. We're going to be coming in nicely. Big open green to work with. Anywhere in here. Anywhere in here is a completely fine place to be. To come into this hole for your putt. It's not the hardest of greens, this one. So don't be afraid to attack. Again, soft greens, so you can definitely attack. No matter what, not that bad of a putt. Like, we're 27 feet out and this thing barely breaks. Still miss it, but I like my chances. I like my chances. 8 under front 9, which is by far the best round I've started here at this course. It kind of goes to show you, though, how scoreable it is. Of course, not everybody on the CC, you know, the CC circuits are going to be playing like this, but if you've watched any of my course guides, you'd know that this is probably one of the best ones I've put up for score so far through the front 9. And that just shows you just how scoreable this course is. Even at round 2 pins and 3 pins, the course is very scoreable. If you want to play this one safe, which you absolutely can, just 3-wood it out. You'll land. It funnels back in towards the fairway. If you just want to play it safe from the fairway, you can just put it right in there. We're going to go this and try to make it a nice little easier second shot by putting it up here in the fairway. Because we'd rather take a wedge in than an iron. Just on soft greens, we want to attack. That's exactly what we got here. Because this is perched up, again, on another little ledge. Another deceptively tough green. Not as if you miss, it's extremely difficult, but just no matter where you land it on this green, it's kind of a difficult green. We're going to attack the hole. Passed it. But pushed it. See, like even this, it's a 7-footer, but this thing is breaking. Like we could easily miss this putt. Oof, good thing we didn't. A deceptively tough green, that one right there. You know the motto. Grip it and rip it. No matter where you're at, it's a very big green up there, so just get it into the fairway. Oh, no. Well, you'll get to see how it is playing from the rough on this hole, which kind of sucks. You have a little bit of a lip to work with. Get over that, though. Okay, that's not as bad. But 14 feet up. The thing with this is you have a lot of green to work with, so you just need to get it up here. That's it. The thing will roll a decent amount, so that's what we're going to try to do. I don't know if this 4-iron is going to be enough, though. It comes out clean, maybe. It needs to come out very clean. I don't want to partial a 3-iron. Actually, I think we're going to have to. We don't want to land this short. Yeah, good thing we did. That 4-iron probably wouldn't have made it. That's a good recovery. You have a big green to work with, so don't be afraid to do it like I just did. Because once you get up here, like a lot of the holes in this course, it's kind of a theme. Some of them are kind of crazy, but then some of them are like this. Now, of course, you could get some ghost break in here, which more than likely you will. But get the right line. Sometimes they are straight. Oh! Broke a little bit to the right. Dang, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. A little bit of gross break. Don't be a hero. 3-wood it. Don't try to go for this. Just take out the 3-wood and hit it. Just get this thing onto the fairway. Not the hardest of holes to recover from, but this big of a fairway, don't try to be a hero. All right. You have to land this pretty perfect. Again, soft greens, the 7-iron's going to come in, it's going to stick, but you're going to take a large bounce off of this downslope. You just got to avoid hitting it too long and ending up down here because this putt becomes a little nasty. So, try to get it somewhere in this region for a landing zone. Anywhere from the left to the right. This little 4-yard region here. Because getting it in here, you'll actually get this, whatever iron you're bringing in. It doesn't matter if it's a 7-iron or a 6-iron. You're going to get it to stop. I do suggest putting some backspin on it just to kind of counteract. By backspin, I just put more spin on it. You know, down on the right stick. Just to counteract this downward slope that you're coming into. We're on a little bit of an uphill slope, though. Might be able to deal off to just a touch. And there goes that. Oh, we fasted it pretty bad. This isn't a bad up out of here, though. Ooh, hit it a little shallow. That was a steeper uphill shot at my feet than I thought it was. Might actually bogey this. Let's see. See if we can save a par here. This would be a pretty clutch par. That's a pretty clutch par right there. We'll take it. All right. Depending on what driver you use, what I would suggest is play this off to the right and play this slope in the rough back into the fairway. If you want to play it safe, you can even play back a 3-iron. It's really not that far of a shot. Even if you do bring like a 3-iron in, you're probably going to get it here. So you're going to be bringing like a 4-iron in for your second shot. 3-wood's going to get you to about, depending on the clubs you use, 6-iron, 5-iron, 5-iron probably. But if you're using the big dog, just kind of bring it out to the right a little bit. I fasted that way too much. We're probably going to find the left side rough here. You got to keep this right as far as possible and use that slope back into the fairway. But even if we went to the left here, you can see not too bad of a second shot out of the rough. Let's try to get it up here close. All funneling back to the hole. Funnels into the hole. Funnels into the hole. If you hit it long, funnels back into the hole. So, no matter where you're hitting this, coming back into the hole. Except if you short it. Get up over that. We'll take it. We'll take it. Let's see if we can make it. Yes, we can. There we go. Give me that putt. 10 under round going right now. All right. Welcome to one of the hardest approach shots for your par 3. If you hit it short, you're going to probably funnel out to the right or left. If you hit it long, you're going to funnel out to the right. And if you're unlucky enough to stay it on the green, you're going to have a very, very tough putt. If you go long, you have the chance of heading out to the non-fun zone, which is the OB. So, one of two things you can do here. If you want to play it super safe, you can play it out to the left. You have a much better chance at making this putt than you do of even making this putt, because this putt gets pretty nasty. Out here, you just pretty much got to hit it up a hill. So, not as bad. That's if you want to play it safe. I'd play it out to the left somewhere in this area. I'd just go for a par, and if you make birdie, even better. If you want to get aggressive, like I always do, I suggest with this wind, maybe de-lofting a touch. Just get a little extra distance. Get a little backspin on it. And we're going to try to fade this sucker in. You want to essentially use the wind to your advantage to curve this ball even more so that it hits pretty solid into this hill. And hits and skips back to the left over towards the hole. So that's what we are shooting for here. The wind's even moving a little bit more on me. I don't like that. Too much. Well, you'll get to see this putt. God, I hate this putt. Wow, I actually ended up in a pretty decent spot here. But this putt isn't too bad. If I'm a little any more to the right, it becomes really bad. If I'm any more to the left and further down this hill, you have a huge breaking right to left putt, which is just awful. This actually isn't too bad of a spot here. Probably the best spot I've had in all my practice rounds. Still a hard putt, but a lot better than I'm accustomed to. See if we can maybe, I don't know, Drano Max this? I de-lofted it too much. That shot, by the way. I didn't get it over to the left enough either. Right idea, poor execution. Not a bad lag putt there for a par. Yeah, that was definitely not a bad spot. Usually when I end up down there, it's a very, very nasty putt. That wasn't too terrible. All right, par 5. Gotta go for it. If you bring this down to a 240, you're not going to make it there. The only chance you have to make it is you have to try and grip and rip a driver on this one. Just try to shoot the gap. The left side funnels back into the fairway, so you do have that to work with. I suggest trying to get a little bit extra on it. The guy just got 102 on it. I would suggest going for, 102, 103, 104% drive on this one. Just to get you up here as much as possible so that you have a good second shot coming in, which we have. This green, tough pin location. You're going to get pretty much the same putt no matter where you're at. If you're here, you're going to get that putt uphill. Slight break, which is good. You don't have a lot of break to work with. It is just very uphill. And if you end off to the right, again, you're going to have an uphill putt. Not much of a break. And if you get it up here to the left, you'll have a pretty easy chip in opportunity. So just attack the hole as much as possible. Try to get yourselves the best putt you possibly can. You perfect it. Dreaded straight ball. We'll have a splash shot in for a birdie. That'll work. Birdie on the board. That's what we're looking for. 11 under. Good round going. Yeah, this hole you just gotta go for it. Remember, soft greens, round 1. We're gonna go for it. My irons, it actually might be better to even do this. My irons. Oh, fast is it? There's some funneling at this hole, but it doesn't funnel out to your favor. Especially past the hole. Got a pretty hard putt coming back. Let's see if we can drain this. Nope, because we slowed it. But we'll get an up and down for par here. Not the easiest of holes, that's for sure. What's the model? Grip and rip. Don't have to worry about the fairway over here. Comes right back in. Boom. And now we got a big arching green to work with. One of those greens that no matter where you're at in the green, you're going to have a pretty similar putt. Try to get it as close as possible. Don't slow the sucker. Because I'm sure you can see up here. You slow it, that's water, that's OB. And, yeah, you just don't want to mess with this. This is all water in here. So pretty much just avoid a slow. Just don't even play around with it. Landing up here is perfectly fine. It's going to come right back down. And we will have a putt at it. It's a long putt, but not a ton of break. which gives you a better chance of making it. $12 to $54. All right. Let's see if we can get it done for another eagle. Yes. Oh, baby. Replay for Hemo? Here we are. Oh my gosh. 3 eagles on the day. Absolutely huge. Freaking gigantic. What a fun course. All right, the crowning jewel. Big arching fairway to work with again. Rip and rip. A little perched green, but that's okay. We'll be bringing in a short stick in. Pitching wedge up to this. I know it's downhill and that looks scary, but we're bringing a pitching wedge in. It's gonna stick. Soft greens. Just remember that. We slowed this, so it's gonna be short. But it's okay to attack. Soft greens. Don't have to worry too much about it. Don't do what I just did, though, because now we have to worry about running this past the hole and off, so... Okay. Need 5. Okay. We got to be careful with this putt. Do not want to run this down the hill on the backside here. Whew. Almost drained it to end it. There it is. Probably one of the best rounds I've shot on these videos. I think maybe it is the best round I've shot on these videos. 13 under, a 1.22 putt per hole. We drained some big ones, but this course really gave me probably some of my lowest putt per holes out of the 6 rounds I played here. So this course is scoreable. You can get into trouble on some of these holes where it can get very long if you go into the rough. But for the most part, you guys are going to be scoring crazy on this course, I think. And that's it. The Sand Pit. Good luck with your challenge circuit rounds this week. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like on the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. You get these every single week. Some course spotlights. My TGC Tour rounds are posted here every week. If you're into any of that content, think about subscribing. I also stream live over at twitch.tv/RespawnTV. If you're interested in catching the live side of things, you can catch me over there Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Special stream today as I'm getting my PlayStation 5 today. If you want to see the unboxing and see me play some games, including this on the PlayStation 5, you can catch me over there whenever the thing comes into the mail. Thanks for watching, though. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And we will catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Deuces.